Hello there friends, Ken here, and welcome to Duelyst. I've heard quite a lot about this game, so I thought I'd hop on and give it a try. It's a sort of a card strategy game, a little bit like Hearthstone in structure, although it seems like the game actually plays fairly differently. So we'll get into it here. We're at the first screen. Welcome to Duelyst. Complete the first 3 challenges to learn the basics, or skip to dive right into battle. Well, we're new to this, so skipping it would be maybe not too prudent. So we'll hop straight in. Knowledge is power. Summon your minions and defeat the enemy general. Okay, so this is Duelyst. We're here on this lovely circular arena. Boom. Your turn. This is your general. Okay. You start on the left side as player 1. Okay, so it's left versus right. You run out of health, you lose. Right, 10 health. Great. Deal enough damage to Calibero to win. Your units can move up to 2 spaces. Okay, so you see there is actually like a grid here. If you hover over it, it's a lot easier to see. They are there. They're kind of darker squares on the... It's quite a nice interface. Like, initially I didn't even notice the grid. So move forward by dragging. So, okay, so you can see this dude, Argian High Main, 2 attack, 10 health. I like how it keeps telling me to move forward. So I guess this is our range of motion, this highlighted area. So we're going to move forward. And there he goes. Attack by dragging onto the enemy. So I guess because we're adjacent, I imagine that means we can attack. Let's attack Calibero. And there you go, 2 attack. Oh, and he does 2 damage straight back to us. And we end our turn. I'm going to see if I can turn the sound down a little bit because, wow, that effect is pretty loud. I love how they start all these really low down and the master volume up super high. It's kind of weird. Just turn the effects down just a tad. Let me turn up the music a little bit because I quite like this music. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, this is... I like it. It's almost piratey. I quite like it. Right, we'll end our turn. Enemy turn. You draw 1 card each turn. Okay. The Blood Shard Golem. Uh-oh. Calibero attacking us back. Minions, join me. Golden Brawler. 4 attack, 3 health. Right, so he's dropped a guy down. So from what I've heard, this is a very positional game. So we gain 1 mana each turn. So now we've got 3 mana. It's about time. Pulling out the James Rayner. This guy's beard is incredibly detailed. Okay, so we've got the Blood Shard Golem. 4 attack, 3 health. So basically the same as this Golden Brawler. For all intents and purposes. 3 mana. Also 3 mana. So you see, kind of similar to Hearthstone. You've got the mana in the top left. Then the attack and the health. It seems like when you attack, you deal your damage, and then they deal their damage back to you. And looks like damage is permanent. So again, kind of like Hearthstone. But obviously, you know, this is very, very... Although it's using cards, it's a very different structure on a battlefield here. Yeah, I like this so far. We'll end our turn. Oh no, we don't want to end our turn. The good thing it didn't let me do that. So we've got to summon a minion by dragging it onto the tile. So we're going to drop it right next to both of these guys, which seems a little bit crazy, but there we go. Minions must wait a turn to attack. Okay, so we get the summoning sickness. So he goes grey. I'm going to attack the general again. Have some of that. Tell you what, this is an even fight. But we'll end our turn. Okay, so you do attack back. Taste these claws. So you do attack back after you get killed. I was wondering if that would be a thing because the attack animation goes one and then the other. But you do still deal your damage even if the minion's killed. So we're going to taste these claws. Oh, he's running away. Silvermane. 1 attack, 2 health. Okay, so he's putting it in front of him to help protect him. Now we've got summon it. I want to see what it is. Stop telling me to summon it. I want to see what it... 4 attack, 6 health. Wow, that's quite a nice 4-cost minion there. Attack diagonally, so we can attack diagonally. Great. So we've got 2 attack here. Takes this chappy out. Does deal 1 damage back, but that's fine. There will be No, retreat. I kind of like this guy's look. I think it's, I don't know. I think his look is maybe a little bit... I'm not sure about this overly detailed beard. Windcliff Guardian. Okay, so you see he's putting up stuff here. The challenge begins. Finish off Calibero this turn. Okay. Well, we've got 4 attack on this chap, right? So we can just... we can move this chap to here. And then he can attack. And we're down to 1 health. But then this chappie comes forward. He's got 4 attack. Bam! And there, we did it! And then we get stabbed by a sword. Victory! I like that. A good sound design. Really good sound design. Actually, something Hearthstone does super well. Or I guess Blizzard do super well in general is sound design. Also, Duelyst, nailing the sound design. Love this art style as well. As much as the beard is maybe too many lines in the beard. But, I don't know. This artwork here I quite like. So there we go. Minions with flying can move anywhere on the battlefield. That seems pretty rude. Ready, player 2. Cast spells on the battlefield. Okay, let's go. Start. Okay, so the enemy's going first because they're on the left. We start on the right side as player 2. You get an extra mana crystal. Occupy mana springs to gain bonus mana. Okay, so we've got three mana, whereas the opponent starts with 2. And you see, like, so these mana springs are going to gain 1 mana every turn we're on them. Now you see these 2 are kind of equidistant from where we start, but this one starts a little bit closer to player 2, which I guess is that's our recompense for going second rather than having the turn advantage. Is that we start a little bit closer to this thing. Grow, 4/2 minion. Okay. I wonder how the placement, if we can place anywhere on the board, or if we have to place sort of within range of our hero. Occupy the mana spring. I mean, that seems dangerous because this guy does 4 attack. But we'll follow what it says. Great job. You gained an extra mana. Okay, good. So we got 5 mana. Summon it. It's 4 mana minion. 6/4. You can replace 1 card anytime during your turn. Okay, so we get to replace 1 card. So we'll burn this chap. Oh, and we get deal 2 damage to a minion. A true strike spell. Perfect timing. It is in fact perfect timing. If we didn't have this, we'd be dead. But I guess that's the beauty of tutorials. So this deals 2 damage to a minion, as it says. You know, fairly self-explanatory. Okay. Drag this spell over the enemy. Lovely. And this 6 attack chap going to do pretty well for us there. Oh, we got the 7 dude. Look at this guy here. 10/10. Finish off General Rook in 1 turn. Okay, well I'm sure we can do that. So we got this golem, we can't use that. Storm Metal Golem, we can't use that either. But that's fine, because we've got this 6 attack chappie. So we'll just wander him over here. And crunch down. Victory! Victory! Sorry, I should have hit the deeper register there. Allies can move through each other, but not through enemies. Okay, that's good to know. So you have to go round enemies. I really like tactical RPGs, and this kind of blends a card game with like a turn-based tactical RPG. And that's pretty cool in concept. So now, The Bloodborne, or one of the best games of last year. So, can't argue with that. Learn the power of artifacts and Bloodborne spells. Okay, this one's a bit longer. 3 minutes, this one. Watch out for that. Choose starting hand. You can replace up to 2 cards in your starting hand. Replace this high cost card. Sure. I mean, this one's also 6, which seems pretty high, and so is it. We got 2 of them. Let's replace one of these. Well, you're not going to let me. Okay. The tutorial doesn't want me to replace the 6 cost card. Your general gains +1 attack. So these are artifacts. Oh, check out this dude. Draugr Lord. 2 attack, 26 health. We got 2 attack, 12 health. RG and high main. Bloodborne spell. Give a minion nearby your general +2 attack. I imagine we'll come to that in a minute. So, let's equip an artifact. So you see, let's see who wins head to head. Now I presume we can only have one artifact. Artifacts have durability. Whenever your general takes damage, it loses 1 durability and is destroyed at 0 durability. So basically, after we've been hit 3 times, it's going to go away. Move forward into attack range. Are we in attack range? I was going to say, I don't think we're quite in attack range yet. Okay, so as we said, 3 durability. If you take damage, it loses 1. You can equip up to 3 at a time. Well, we should put this other one on then. Oh. Bring it on, says the Draugr Lord. Now look at this chap. I wish they wouldn't put this right over the top of the thing. So 3 mana, 3/3, and we're going to drop it here, apparently. Another artifact to equip. Sure, do we want to put it on this chap? Or do we want to put it on the chap with more health? It doesn't seem to mind which one we put it on. I'm going to put it on our big guy. Deal +2 attack from your artifacts. Okay, good. Right, this guy's got a ton of health, so we need to deal him as much damage as possible before he kind of wears us down. Enemy turn. Your Bloodborne spell counts down each turn until it refreshes. So this is what we looked at a minute ago. So boom. Drag your Bloodborne spell over your ally and buff it. So it uses 1 mana and has a 2-turn cooldown. I guess is what it's showing us there. There's the cooldown at the top and the mana cost here. Attack the enemy general for 5. Nice. Does kill our guy, but that's fine. And can we put this bracer on as well? Oh, it's not going to let us do that now. It doesn't. I'm a bit weird with tutorials that restrict what you can do, but I imagine they do it for a purpose, you know. They're trying to demonstrate something, so that's fine. Okay, so one of ours is broken because we took the damage. It's just you and me now, says Draugr Lord. Defeat the Draugr Lord in 1 turn. I mean, that shouldn't be too difficult. We can't play any of our minions, but that's fine. I guess we could replace this dude. Oh, a Thorn Needler. We can afford him. Doesn't actually really matter. But why not? Let's get him out there. We slam our artifacts on. 4 attack, 4 health. I make that win a clock. Get ready? Victory! And there we are. Faction unlocked. Leonar Kingdoms. Oh, look at all this stuff. RG and high main. The bracers, the true strike. War Surge. Give all friendly minions +1/+1. Windblade Adept. Zeal. Gains +2 attack. Gains a bonus effect when nearby your general. So when he's near the general, he gains +2 attack. That's pretty nifty. Celerity. I don't even know how you... Celerity? Celerity? I don't know how you would pronounce that. Also, why is it a capital I? Because that's definitely an I. Because celerity or celerity is a word. This minion may activate twice per turn. So basically, it's kind of like a double strike, I guess. Fantastic. And that's Duelyst. So we're into it. Win streaks begin at rank 20. Win 1 practice game. So that's our first thing to do. Got it. And now, if you're watching this around the time that the video goes up, there's currently a thing on Humble Bundle. If you go to humblebundle.com, you can get 20 free orbs, I think, and some cosmetic stuff. All you have to do is put in your email. You don't have to pay anything. That's not like a promotion from me. I'm not associated with Humble Bundle. But once I've done this video, I'm going to pop my own code in, and you get some free orbs. So this game's free to play, but you can buy packs and stuff with real money or with gold, I believe. Oh, like in-game earned currency, whatever it is. Maybe that's the orbs. But yeah, you get some you basically on Humble Bundle, as the time the videos goes up, you can get a little bit of bonus stuff if you've just started playing Duelyst. So worth checking it out if you think this game looks pretty cool. Get into it now. You can refer players, so you know if this video makes you get into it, when you sign up, just pop Y2Ken into the referral player name, and I'll get a cheeky bonus. You don't have to do that, but if you do, it'd be very much appreciated. Right, practice game. Let's go. Hone your skills against computer-controlled opponents. Sounds good. Now we've got the Leonar Kingdom. We get to choose our opponent. The Songhai Empire, the Vitruvian Imperium, the Abyssian Host, the Magmar Aspects, or the Venar Kindred. Great names. I like that. Names are hard to come up with. They've got some good names here. So this is again like Hearthstone. When you first play, you've just got to beat the other decks in a match to unlock them. So let's start with the Magmar Aspects, because that's the one that's recommended. Oh, I've got to select my deck. Right. I figured it would auto-select. Versus Magmar. Nothing will hold us back. Your ancestors paid a debt to us. Okay, so we got the Blood Letter. Deals double damage to generals. That's pretty cool. He has 6 mana though. Maybe we'll get rid of him for now. Saber Spine Tiger. 3/2 Rush. So Rush, I guess that's like your charge in Hearthstone or your haste in Magic, where you can move and attack as soon as you play them. And then these guys we saw a minute ago, the one that gets Zealed, they gain 2 attack, which is pretty nice. And then we've got the Sunstone Bracers, of course, that we saw earlier. So, let's get into it. Not waste too much time. Gulahoof. Good luck. Have fun. Can I do that? Oh, look at this. We could do... Oh, my goodness. Got these faction emotes. Oh, you have to unlock some of the faction emotes. But we can Gulahoof. Gulahoof to you, opponent. Right, we've got 2 mana. So we can come in. I guess we can drop a guy. I don't necessarily know that that we need to play. So there we go. You see, I presume you have to be within 9 squares, within these kind of 9 square radius of the general. But we can test that next turn because we can move the guy forward and see what happens. We don't want to replace anything really. I guess we could replace the Storm Metal Golem, seeing as, you know, it's not going to be useful for a couple of turns yet. Let's swap it out. War Surge. This is the spell we saw. Now the enemy's going to crack on. Varth the Immortal. That's quite an intimidating name. So 225 seems to be the base stat for the generals. But I imagine some of the generals might be a little bit different, depending on what faction you're playing. This guy's a 6/1. Okay, so we just want to deal 1 damage to him. If we had that spell that dealt 2 damage, that would be pretty nifty. We got the Saber Spine Tiger. We could get this guy out and ping this man out with it, if we wanted to. So, if we pop this guy down, he can attack straight away. Take out the 6/1 chap. I don't know if that's a good thing to do, but, you know, hey, we're still learning. You've got the Sunstone Bracers. Your general gains +1 attack. I guess this only affects the general anyway, so let's pop it on him. Maybe we can move this guy to here, so he'll lose the 2 attack. Now, I'm going to move our guy up to here. Is that in range? This is 2 squares away. No, it's okay. So you have to be within 1 square, but we saw it did work diagonally. So anywhere in this area would be fine. And I guess this is our time turner here. Time turner? Or turn timer. Sorry. The time turner, of course, from Harry Potter. Classic. Right, so old Varth coming in. It's going to attack us. But we're doing a little bit more damage back, so that's good. Oh, and he's scared. Is he going to move away? Oh no, he's just summoning. Oh, hang on. So this guy's a 3-3, but he gets 1-1 bigger at the start of turn. So we kind of want to deal with him. So here's what I'm thinking. Is we got 4 mana, we got options. We got this guy who can attack twice per turn. We got the Zeal fella here. If we move this chap up to here, we can take this guy out before he starts growing, because he's only going to get stronger. And then we can bring our fella in here. And now he's close enough to our general to get the bonus attack. Zam, there we go. Fantastic. And then let's get the Lysian Brawler out. Should we put him on here? We get an extra mana if we put him on here. Which I guess you do get immediately. That's not super useful right now, but that's fine. I wonder if this is permanent or if it just lasts. You know what? I'm going to try it out because I want to find out. Even though it's not actually useful and I should have done it beforehand. No, it sticks around. Okay, fantastic. So he's still going to deal the 6 damage. We missed out on 2 potential damage. But look at that, 6 damage right back. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, we've currently got 7 damage on the board here. And this guy's got 12 health, which is not enough to kill him, but that's fine. Now we can replace one of these cards. It seems like we're using up cards, so if you only draw 1 a turn, I guess. And it looks like your maximum hand size is 6. So at 5 mana, we could probably lose this Dragonborn Golem. Oh, we get the Primus Shield Master. Provoke. Stops enemy... Oh, that's interesting. So it's got Taunt. But here, in Hearthstone, Taunt just means if you want to attack, you have to attack this. But obviously, this is a movement-based game. This guy, you can't even move away from him. They have to stay there and kill him before they can move. So we'll bop him down to stop this guy from getting away. And we'll get in our attack. Oh, bam! And our bracer's shattered, so we lose the bonus attack, but that's fine. We'll leave our guy on the mana, I guess. In fact, we don't really need to. We could just bring him down and get an attack in. Why not? So it's looking good for us. Old Varth, not looking so immortal right now. See, he's forced to attack, and that costs him 3 health. Oh, and I think it's all over for Varth. And in fact, you know, we can buff up this dude. We can play our Chappie. We can even buff up all our friendly minions. Look at that, +1/+1 to everyone. Fantastic, and I think that's permanent. There's a battle log, which shows you the history. That's good to know. And then, you know, why not? True Strike. Oh, you can't do it. You can't do it. So it has to be to a minion and not to a general. That's fine though. Let's do it with our big boy himself. Let's do it with Argian Highmane. Finish the job. Well played. Oh, I didn't get the well played off in time. Victory! And we level up to level 2. Fantastic. Divine Bond. Give a minion plus attack equal to its health. I mean, that's pretty good. We had, you saw that guy with the shield we had was a 3/6. So he had 6 health. Which would be very useful because then you could buff him up to a 9/6. Providing he hadn't taken any damage yet. Whereas the guy who was 6/1, not so useful on him. We get a Spirit Orb. Okay, so here we go. Spirit Orb, earn new units and spells. And we get 1 for completing win 1 practice game. Now, I think you get 20 of these from that Humble Bundle thing. So that's a nice little bonus to start you off. And we unlock the Magmar aspects. So these guys have a spell to give a friendly minion +2/+2. So that's quite powerful, but it's just 1 minion. Destroy any minion with the lowest attack. So be quite useful against someone like that shield guy that we had, because he doesn't have as much attack. Your general gains +4 attack. And that's an artifact that lasts 3 turns. It's pretty potent, but it is 4 mana. This is the guy we saw that gets stronger every turn, and here's the old 6/1 fella that we saw with the big hammer. but a little bit fragile. So he can really deal some big damage, but he's only going to do it once, unless you can buff him up somehow, like maybe with greater fortitude, because that would let him become an 8-3, would let him get in an attack on someone like he could attack our general, who only has 2 attack, get in an attack and stay alive to hit something else. All cosmetics can be crafted with spirit. I guess that's their arcane dust equivalent. Okay, win 2 practice games. Got it. Right, well, we've got a goal. Play more practice games. So probably just going to be practice games, but I'll run through a couple more just to get more of a feel for it. Should we try out the Magmar aspects, or do we want to try out the Leonar Kingdoms with the new cards we've unlocked? With the new cards we've unlocked. Let's try the Magmar aspects out, see how they go. Vitruvian Imperium.
Vitruvian versus Magmar.
Okay, so this time the Vitruvians are going first. Righto, we are timeless. We will remember you. He's like the Protoss over here. Okay, so deal double damage to generals. This chap, that's pretty potent. That's 8 damage, and he's a 4/6 as well. This guy's the man with rush. So I guess these are some of maybe the neutral minions. I don't know if there's a way to tell that, because this seems to be pretty similar to the one we had on the other class. And here's our growers. So we'll get rid of this 6 cost guy, and we get one of the Hammer Bros. Fantastic. Good luck. Have fun. I like how we start off with all an emote for every hero. I like this mwah, the kissy face, the sad Varth. Oh, hello. This guy's put down Ethereal Obelisk, Summon Dervish. So it's a 0/6. At the start of turn, it summons a 2/2 with Rush. So it's summon a 2/2 that can attack into anything. This guy can't move it. So this faction has, I guess, like buildings, basically. So this is just a building, and or a structure, which is basically a synonym for building, I suppose. At least in this case. And it just sits where you put it. And it's going to keep summoning these 2/2 creatures that will attack once and then move on with and then disappear. Like regardless of whether they took enough damage to die or not. So we got 3 mana. So we could put down one of these growers. We could drop it on the mana thing, but we're not going to use the mana anyway. And it will be able to be attacked from here, and maybe even from here. So I'm going to put it further back and protect it, so that it can grow. And we'll end our turn. We could have replaced something, but this is all pretty low cost stuff. So here we go. Here come the 2/2s. Now you see this guy's just going to disappear at the end of turn. There we go. He goes away. So not too dangerous. Like this you want to make sure this is in a good place to come in and deal some damage. But obviously it's not going to be quite as potent if you put it too far forward, because you can attack this essentially for free without taking any damage back. Now this guy is a 4/4. We kind of want to keep him in a good spot. We can destroy a minion with the lowest attack, so we could actually use this to destroy this. We've got 4 mana, and we could spend 2 here, 1 here. So what I'm thinking is we get this up to 5 mana by moving forward, like so. I'm going to spend 1 mana on this chap, even though he's a smaller guy, because he's going to keep getting bigger. So we want him to stay alive so that he can keep benefiting from the grow effect. So we'll whack him. Well, bam! And we've still got 4 mana left, so I'm going to destroy this minion. Bam! Look at that. And then we'll plop down one of these big attack fellas. Let's plop him down here. So you can put it anywhere adjacent to minions you already have. And then we get the bonus 1 mana, which is not super useful right now. But we've got control of this, and they'd have to kill it and then move on to it. And I don't think they'd be able to do that in one turn. Well, I suppose he could attack this chap and then plant something on top of it. But he's going to take 6 damage to do so, which is no small feat. We got our Bloodborne spell. This is our opponent's Bloodborne spell, which summons a 2/2 on a random space. Look, he's doing a little emote. So here's, yep, I remember I can replace cards, that's fine. So, let's have a look. You summon a 2/2 on a random space nearby your general. And he's played a 4/6, just a standard 4/6, nothing too fancy there. This guy keeps getting bigger, which is fantastic. We got 7 damage, and we got 9 damage. Sadly, only 3 here, which adds up to 12, which is not quite enough. But this gives your general +1 attack, so that should mean... I don't know why you have to aim it, but we do. That gives us 3 attack, and that should mean we've got enough damage to clean this guy up and take it home. Oh, it's very quick to get to the well played. Victory! And we unlock another new card. Dampening Wave. Choose an enemy minion. It can no longer counterattack, so then you can attack it and it can't hit back. That's pretty cool. And we unlock the Vitruvian Imperium. So these guys seem like a little bit slower. They're kind of summoning all these dudes in. All these little side dudes. So here's our general who summons the 2/2. Scion's First Witch. So this gives 1 minion +1/+1. So obviously not as potent as they give everything +1/+1. But you draw a card, and that's pretty good because it only costs 1 mana. And that you replace the card in your hand, so it's almost like a free spell in a way. Pyromancer 2/1 attacks all enemy minions in general in one straight line. So this guy can only hit once basically, but he's going to deal 2 damage to everything in a line. So if you use him at the right time, it's going to be incredibly potent. I wonder if that goes diagonally if you attack diagonally. I imagine so. Staff of Akir. Your general gains +2 attack. That's pretty solid. A lot of these artifacts have been fairly standard going for now. I wonder if we'll see some more complicated ones later. Entropic Decay. Destroy an enemy minion nearby your general. Okay, so when you're close to something, you can just blow up anything as long as it's close to your general. Here, Wind Shrike. Flying, so it can move anywhere on the battlefield. And Death Wish, or Dying Wish. Triggers an effect when this minion dies. So when it dies, you draw a card. That's pretty good. It's going to replace... So this is kind of one of the more sort of techie sets that we've seen so far. You know, that last one we used was very brute force. This is quite techie. It's kind of, you know, drawing more cards, getting slow advantage. Obviously, we saw that building they put down, the structure that summons dudes. You know, getting you advantage over time, playing the slower, playing the long game. That's pretty cool. Maybe we'll give out the Vitruvian Imperium a try now. Okay, so we need to win one more. So let's take the Vitruvian Imperium. And we're going to fight Abyssian Host, it looks like. I like how they're saying, hey, you know, we think Vitruvian might be good against the Abyssians just for the sake of trying it out.
Vitruvian versus
Abyssian. Okay. So here's our starting hand. We will bury you beneath our tombs.
You need not fear death.
Right. So we got these taunt guys with provoke. I shouldn't say taunt because they are just... We've got these provoke guys. We got this man with the inside out face, the Storm Metal Golem. A little bit expensive. We'll get rid of this chap for now. We've got this Pyromancer that can attack everything in a line. That seems like a more techie card. Don't necessarily want to play it turn 1. I wonder if this is going to be... If this Abyssian's going to be like a mass unit thing or what they're going to be. See what their spell is. Summon 2 Wraithlings nearby your general. So they are going to be... it seems like some kind of mass horde attackers maybe. Would be the obvious thing there. So it's going to be 2 turns before we can use our spell. So that's a nice thing to know. Even though it only costs 1 mana, you don't get it as often. So we'll move forward. I guess we could drop this guy down just to have him ready. But I'm going to put him behind us. Because he's a bit more techie. I don't want him to get taken out straight away. Obviously, they could use a spell on him. We don't know what the Abyssinians have. The Abyssinians? Abyssian. Abyssinian is... where that's Nasha from the Beano. Abyssal Crawler. At the end of your turn, turn a nearby space into Shadow Creep. Shadow Creep tile. 1 attack, so deals damage to enemy minions in general standing on it at the end of turn. So they have like a creep effect. That's really cool. So just basically they're making spikes on the floor that then hurt you. And it seems like they stick around. So these guys, once they start to gain board control, they can really put pressure on you, I guess. So we need to get in there quickly and deal with that. So thankfully we can nip this guy in the bud if we want. We've also got our Staff of Akir, but we don't need that right now. This flying chap can move anywhere on the battlefield. I presume that's just in any turn. So the Putrid Dread Flayer. We could get that out, or we could get the Blood Shard Golem out. I think we'll drop the Blood Shard Golem down, and we'll end our turn there. Okay, so just going to move forward. Lilith Blight Chaser, strong name. So yeah, again, another 225 hero. Seems pretty standard. Okay, so we've got our hero power. So we can summon a 2-2. We can replace cards. We can replace this 7 mana fella because we're not going to be able to play him for a couple of turns. Alternatively, in the late game, you could drop out one of your cheap cards. You know, if you want to get something a bit more valuable rather than just plonking out something a bit rubbish. So we can provoke this. It feels like we're in a pretty good spot. The opponent's not had anything to do. I'm just going to keep this guy back for now. I don't have too much to do with him. I guess maybe I'll move him up here. And then we could... we've got 4 mana currently. So we could theoretically drop someone on here. Maybe like this 3 mana dude. That would give us 1 extra mana, which means our general can gain the attack. I'm going to move this chap forward and then attack with him. And then we'll also attack with this chap. Get our damage in while we can. This is good. I'm enjoying this so far. It's really good fun. I'm interested to see how it develops as you get more cards and more into the game. Obviously, we haven't really got much of a grasp on high-level strategy yet. I managed to snipe our dude. We kind of left him in range. See, if we put the provoke chap down instead, we'd have protected our 2-1 chap. But that's fine. You know, it's not ideal, but it's okay. So the mana spring doesn't currently have a thing on it. I wonder if it still gives us the mana, or if it's the mana springs only last one turn. Well, we've currently got 5 mana, so okay. So you don't gain another mana, so you only get it the first time you land on it. It seems like. I don't know if they refresh over time. But that's a good thing to note. Destroy an enemy minion nearby your general. There's not an enemy minion nearby our general. But what we will do is we'll ping over here. We'll drop down a chap on the mana. Get ourselves a bonus mana. And then we can bring in a chap here. And then this flyer, you see, can move anywhere on the board. So we'll pop him over here. And get our attacks in. And that's going to do it for this turn. And I think that might be the end of old Lilith Blight Chaser. Enemy AI doesn't. They seem to be struggling a bit with card draw and stuff. So kind of, it's made these practice games fairly straightforward. But that's fine. We can't use this because it's not a minion. But we do have this Wind Shrike. We could drop it down, surround the enemy, and you tell what? We'll start off with a well played, so that we don't miss our opportunity to say it. Victory! Fantastic. And we get the Vitruvian Imperium card, Scion's Second Wish. So we had the Scion's First Wish. The second wish, give a friendly minion +2/+2. It takes no damage from generals. So if you're attacking a general, then basically free attacks, which is pretty neat. Pretty neat. It's only 2 mana. We get 100 gold this time. Okay, so that must be one of the other currencies. And we unlock the Abyssian Host. So you see, Lilith summons these Wraithlings. Summons 2 Wraithlings. We didn't actually get to see that, but Horn of the Forsaken. Whenever your general deals damage, summon a Wraithling. So again, kind of this horde. Gloom Chaser. Summon a 1/1 Wraithling in a random nearby space. Opening Gambit. So when you summon it, it's going to summon another 1/1. So this is, you get a 2/2 and a 1/1. Shadow Watcher. When any minion dies. Okay, so this triggers when other things die. So when something else dies, it gets +1/+1. It doesn't matter if it's one of your guys or one of their guys. That's pretty cool. Summon 3 1/1 Wraithlings nearby each other. So this is very much about summoning lots of those Wraithlings. And I think the Wraithlings give you the creep and stuff as well, if I'm correct. I think that was a Wraithling. Dark Transformation. Summon an enemy minion and summon a 1/1 Wraithling on that space. Oh, destroy an enemy minion. Okay, so this is you can destroy any minion and you get a little Wraithling there, just for the sake of things, which is nice. Okay. Daily challenge. Complete the daily challenge. Win 1 season ladder game. Right. Got it. Okay. New quests. Get Spirit Orb. Okay, so we can spend a Spirit Orb. So a Spirit Orb is basically a pack. So yeah, I think you get 20 Spirit Orbs. If I'm correct. With this deal from Humble Bundle for free, which is a fantastic little bonus to start with. And it looks like they got the core set, and I guess this is the first expansion, Denizens of Shimzar. So one to look for. So you get at least 1 rare card, so basically the same as you expect from like a Hearthstone pack. You've got this starter bundle, so one time you can get 10 orbs for $10, which, you know, bear in mind if you're getting 20 orbs from this thing, that's pretty fantastic. So you get 10 orbs for $10, and obviously that's cheaper than their standard pricing. Normally you only get 7 for that, but this is this is to help you get into the flow of things if you're new. Or every orb is 100 gold, so that's good. You got the emotes. You can buy spirit. Oh, I don't know how you earn spirit, but you get all these fun emotes and stuff, profile icons. That's all good fun, but not necessarily something you need to worry about too much. Like, you know, you'll get by without any of these things. You get some nice card backs if you like, but this is all cosmetic stuff, and I've always been very, very much a fan of selling cosmetic stuff. It's weird because they do also sell the cards, obviously, which I'm okay with. Your opinion may vary on that. I'm okay with the card pack model if as long as you know that's what you're getting into when you start the game, it's fine. But yeah, selling cosmetics is okay, especially if it helps support the game. And you know, it does seem like they're giving away quite a few orbs and such to new players to get them started, so that's good. That's a positive thing. You get some nice little bundles, so you can get the emote bundles, I guess, here if you want. I like this person here. It's a cool look. Right, let's get out of the armory. We can look at our profile. Here's our summary. Nothing good going on here. And quests. Right, we need to complete the daily challenge. So let's do that, and then we'll wrap things up. Daily challenge: defeat the Songhai General in 1 turn. So a lot of these daily challenges, I think, are going to be things like, you need to win in 1 turn. So you just got to work out, with the cards in hand and with the current board state, how do you win in 1 turn? So we got 9 mana. We don't have our Bloodborne spell. This is a faction we haven't used. This is a Kara Winterblade. And right, we've got Infiltrate. Gains a bonus 1 on the enemy side of the battlefield. So this is the enemy side of the battlefield, I guess. So this could go up to 4 attack. Now we need to deal 10 damage to Kalos Zarn to win. So we don't need to really worry about these chaps. Although if we get close to them, it would provoke. So we need to make sure we can move into these squares without moving past. So give a friendly minion celerity, which we saw before. teleport an enemy minion or general one space. Okay. That might come in handy. So we've only got 9 mana, so we can play basically everything. So what I'm thinking is we're going to need to use this chap here, the Crystal Cloaker. So this one gives a friendly Vesper +1/+1 and flying. Now this is a Vesper, so we can bring it in. And we give this chap flying, which means he can go anywhere. And we can also give him celerity, so he can activate twice in a turn. Right. Ice Blade Aid, celerity. This is all very, very nice. And then we've also got this teleport to teleport one space. Now, we can move anywhere on the board. So let's get over here. I don't know if it matters how you move. Okay. But you see we're trapped here and we have to attack. But we have to attack these guys first. So I wonder if... oh, this is an enemy minion. So we need to get to here. So we should... let's try the challenge again. Okay, so... We need to... We have to attack these if we're adjacent to them. So we need to move to like this space and then move this guy out the way. So... We bring this chap in. We bring this chap in. Buff our friend up here. Then we move this guy to here. And you see he's bound by this chap. But we move him away. And that severs the bond. And now we can attack. And remember, we can attack twice. So there's the first. And there's the second. Victory. Fantastic. We get our 5 gold. We complete the daily challenge. That wasn't too bad. Got it. Now we can play ladder games. With a season ladder, lets you play online against people. We won't worry about that for today's video. But that's Duelyst. So like I say, it's free to play. You can get it on Steam. Currently, if you go to humblebundle.com, you can just pop in your email and you get some... I think you get like 20 spirit orbs. And... you get some cosmetic items as well. So, well worth doing. Well worth getting in now. That's an offer, I believe, for new players. So, if you've just started playing, you can get in on that Humble Bundle offer. And we'll open our Spirit Orb, I suppose, and see what we get. So, again, very, very Hearthstone-y. Oh, look at this. Ah. It's a nice little animation. So, it looks like we've got an epic and a rare. So... Got a couple of normal cards. The Ghost Links. Teleport a nearby minion to a random space. That's kind of fun. Fun little techie card, but you know, not a guaranteed use. So, or not a guaranteed effect. Kind of could go anywhere. Dying Wish, draw a card. That was always nice to have more cards, as we spoke about earlier. Grasp of Agony for the Abyssian Host. Choose an enemy minion. When it dies, it deals 3 damage to enemies around it. So you kind of put a thing in them and then they explode when they die. That's pretty cool. We got a rare card. The Blood Moon Priestess. 3/3 for 4 mana. When it dies, it summons a Wraithling. So again for the Abyssian Host. So we're getting a few cards for them. And then another one for the Abyssian Host. Consuming Rebirth. Which is destroy a friendly minion. At the end of your turn, resummon it on the same space and give it +1/+1. So, that's really good. Like if one of your minions is about to die anyway... you can resummon it, basically, buff it up, and it will resummon it with its original stats, but with an extra +1/+1. That's a nice little techie card. I like that. It's good fun. And it seems like the Abyssian Host are all about having lots of guys on the board. So, cool little card there. And that's Duelyst. So yeah, do check it out. Again, if you start up when you first start playing the game, it says, hey, do you want to refer a friend? So if you'd like to, just click on refer a friend and put Y2Ken into that box. Again, not compulsory, but if you've enjoyed this video, hey, I think I get like a little bonus whenever you do something. So that'd be very much appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to bop that like button and feel free to subscribe for more games. I might play some more Duelyst on the channel. I'm really liking this. I'll probably mess around with it for a bit, but maybe I'll do some daily challenges or something. Stick them up on the channel at some point. We'll see. It depends how quick they are. It seems like maybe the daily challenges might be quite fast, so it might not be worth making an entire video for them. But we'll see. I'll definitely mess around with Duelyst some more. I'm enjoying it so far. And thanks for watching. Be sure to drop me a comment if you've given Duelyst a try, and let me know what you think of it. You know, do you like the model of it? Do you like the way it plays? Do you like the strategy elements? Is there anything you don't like? How do you feel about the card pack model, the cosmetics, the paid cosmetics? I'd be interested to hear from you. So be sure to leave a comment if you've got something to say about Duelyst, or if you want to say anything about the video. So thanks for joining me. I've been Ken. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers!